Hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel. This is I Be Knowing, okay? And I be knowing that I'm about to read these cards for you, okay? Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, okay, if you resonate with this video, right? This is a new channel that, oh, I can't even talk already. This is a new channel that I just created, okay? This is a total rebrand. I needed some fresh energy, fresh vibes, okay? So yeah, I would love to have you all here. Okay, but let's jump into the cards and see what wants to come out. Okay, the Lovers is on the bottom. I just saw the Six of Cups when I was shuffling. Okay, so 2 sixes here. Six energy is about healing and reciprocation. Okay, so some equal give and take in the energy. Okay, trust. Okay, the Lovers is about a choice, a path. Okay, trust the path. Take the path of love, the path of healing. Okay, the path of reciprocation. All right, we have the King of Cups. All right, the King of Cups, yeah, is a very healing archetype. All right, this is someone who is emotionally balanced, someone who has control over their emotions. Okay. The King of Cups is very supportive and a leader, and they can tolerate a lot. This is someone who is very solid and can sit with their emotions. Okay, they think about what they're feeling, and the King of Cups is able to just let the emotions just come and go. Okay, it's not like he holds on to the emotion. Okay, he can, and I'm saying he because this is the masculine, the king. Okay, so this is someone in their masculine energy, someone who is a leader. Okay, he can hold water, hold space for others. Okay, the King of Cups has enough heart for themselves and others. Okay, so this is fire, water energy. So a lot of passion, a lot of emotion here. Yeah, the King of Cups is like very diplomatic. So someone who is really good at like negotiating and speaking, like calming situations. All right, this is like the counselor. All right, and then we've got the Page of Wands. I'm sorry. We've got the Page of Swords. Ooh. Okay. So the Page of Swords is something new, is a young energy here. This is like new ideas, curious mind, a thirst for knowledge. Okay, so this King of Cups could be finding a new way of speaking. Okay, learning how to articulate, learning how to express their thoughts, their ideas in a new way. So someone could have a lot of mental energy. Okay, a lot of questions going on in their head, a lot of thoughts. All right, we've got the World card. Okay, so this is an earth energy. The World is about an accomplishment or arriving somewhere, fulfillment, attainment, feeling whole. Okay, so whoever this King of Cups is could be in their own world right now, just supporting their learning. This is, the world is like a completion of a cycle, okay? So you're like, if you're the King of Cups, you could be looking back at the cycle that you've been through, okay? Feeling very accomplished. You could be generating new ideas from what you've been through in the past. Yeah, you may want to travel. Maybe you're thinking about, where you want to go. Or what it is that you can tolerate, I'm hearing. Like mentally. Where do you want to go? Yeah, there's a lot of curiosity here. Yeah, so maybe you want to find a new community, something that brings you joy. Yeah, so there's a lot of thinking here, a lot of restlessness, mental energy, curiosity, trying to come up with new ideas. There goes the Lovers again. Yeah, a choice, choosing a path that you'll love. Okay, where in the world do you want to go? What do you want to do? Okay. Yeah, so maybe you want to find a new home, a new community, a more loving community, loving partnerships. All right, there's passion here as well. Yeah, so you could just be in a more balanced place, okay? And you're feeling more, now that you've wisened up emotionally, okay? Now you're thinking, you're curious about where you want to go now, okay? What do you love? Where do you want to go? What is going to bring in the most harmony and balance in your life? Yeah, like what is an alignment for me is the question here. What is an alignment for you? All right, for whoever this video is for, what is an alignment for you? What does your heart call? What path? Okay, what is your higher self, your intuition? What is it telling you? Okay. Yeah, this is saying like you are responsible for your thoughts, okay? What it is that you're thinking. So whatever you're thinking, whatever new ideas are that you're having, okay, make sure they're loving. Make sure they're balanced, okay? Make sure your mind and your heart agree. All right, but this King of Cups is very balanced. So, yeah, there's some sort of new idea here that you're like thinking about. It's just like a lot of thinking. Maybe you need to communicate with someone that's like a counselor or a therapist or someone who's just very diplomatic and supportive and emotionally balanced, someone who is compassionate, who will listen to what you have to say and could possibly be able to assist you as well. Okay, someone who you're in alignment with, someone loving. Okay, the Lover's card here is about like a kindred spirit. The strength of two together, this card says. So yeah, maybe like if you get together with someone who is more emotionally balanced, who is very wise, okay, in matters of the heart, they can help you make a decision. Okay, you all can work together to accomplish a goal here. Fulfill a goal. All right, so let's get more information here. I'm going to use my What's the Tea deck to get more info. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this. Yeah, like you could be in your own little world, okay? Maybe you just need someone supportive to help you make a decision, help you see what the harmonious route would be to take. Yeah. Okay. We've got fishing for comments. So, yeah, you could be, this kind of looks like a therapist. Yeah, you could be asking questions. Or maybe you're in people's comments looking for new ideas, or you're just like on social media looking for new ideas. You're curious. Maybe there's someone on social media that you're watching that is very compassionate, a supportive leader. Okay, maybe they're going to give you some sort of new idea. With the copycat. Yeah, so you could be generating ideas from another, or someone could be watching you as well. You could be the King of Cups, okay? You could be the emotionally balanced leader that's very supportive and tolerant, compassionate and empathetic, okay? Someone could be watching you, all right, and copying your ideas, getting new ideas from you, very curious and like they want to learn from you. They could be reading your comments or trying to get a comment from you, okay? Get advice from you. All right, what's this World card? The World. I mean, somebody could be stealing your ideas, okay? It does say copycat. Somebody could be, yeah, well, feeding off your creativity, okay? This could be someone from your past, okay? We've got wolf and sheep clothing. Sheep's clothing. Yeah, okay. So, this is like a baby wolf. This is a puppy. Okay? She don't want a puppy. She want a big dog. All right, listen. Somebody is watching you. Somebody from your past, okay? From a cycle that you have wrapped up, okay? Somebody could be seeking closure. And they're like watching you in your King of Cups energy. This is a puppy though. They ain't no big dog, okay? That's what I'm hearing. All right, yeah, you could be, yeah, in search of a new community, okay? A community that brings you joy. Okay, a harmonious community where there is equal give and take, okay, communication. Somebody has like a young, immature way of communicating with this Page of Swords. So they could be watching you communicate maturely, okay, and learning how to communicate from you. But with this being a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay, this is somebody very primal. I'm hearing primal, okay? Somebody very, like, wild. All right, the Lovers. Yeah, this could be, I mean, it could be romantic, but the Lovers could be, like, friends or sibling or cousin. Talking shit. Yeah, somebody has an immature way of communicating. This is someone who claims to love you. Okay, this could be someone you deeply love. All right, and this person made a choice. All right, they may have smiled in your face and talked behind your back. So you made a choice, okay, to wrap something up, to wrap the relationship up. All right. Yeah, you made a choice, okay? You chose another path, a different path. You chose an aligned path where you are balancing out your emotions, okay? Coming up with new ideas, curious about, what's out there in the world. All right, you're feeling accomplished. You are learning about your passions and what it is that you deeply love, all right? Your values. Yeah, so you could be aligning your heart and your mind, all right? Your intuition, getting your intuition in balance. Okay, coming up with new ideas. Yeah, and someone is like copying or trying to communicate in the same way that you do, okay? This person may want to receive comments All right. Messages. They could just want to communicate with you. They may need your help. They may need your support. But this is somebody who like feeds off of your creative energy. All right, so this could be a lover. All right, this could be somebody who has very immature communication. They talk a lot of shit. All right, they lie. They could lie. They may think they a big dog. All right, they're like a traveler. Okay, this is somebody who has a lot of passion and sexuality. Okay, maybe they try to come off as like, you know, like a king of cups, like they're balanced, like they care. Okay, but mentally they're immature. So yeah, they're trying to like be like you. This is Martin Luther King on the card, I think. Yeah, you have a dream. Okay, maybe you speak a lot, or you give speeches or something. Yeah, you're like a leader in the world. Yeah, someone's trying to copy that. All right, they want comments, they want support, they want communication. Okay, but they're going about it in an immature way. All right, they could be smiling in your face. Yeah, and behind your back. Okay, they're biting your stuff. Yes, because this person does not feel fulfilled. Okay, there's an imbalance within someone. Yeah, so you could have your boundaries up. Yeah, you're in your own little world. And somebody is hooked on you, babe. They are hooked on you. And you are too busy winning. Okay, you're not even paying this person no mind. You're learning. Okay, you are coming in with new ideas. You are on a more balanced path than someone else. Okay, you are loving life, celebrating life. Yeah, and this person might think that you're a sheep. Okay, they might think that you're like just, you know, quiet and like naive or immature. Oh, okay, but you know how to pop your ish too. Okay, you know how to pop your ish too. All right, I mean, obviously you got them hooked. They all up in your grill. All right, so let's get one more card here. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wants your help. Okay, they want you to give to them. They want you to share with them. It's like share what you know, or yeah, like share your ideas. Somebody is very curious. Okay, but you're only giving back to those who are willing to receive and give back as well. Okay, because there goes the 6 again, reciprocation. Yeah. Yeah, you're on a healing path. 66 here. That's 12. Then we've got 21 here with the world. Is that a mirroring number? 21, 12. Let's look that up and see what that angel number is. Yeah, so you could be giving back. You could be exchanging your energy. Yeah, there's some movement here. Okay, balance, harmony, healing. Yeah, you're doing something healing. You're speaking, you're learning. You could be giving new ideas to others online. Popping your ish. Okay, but your communication is more loving. Okay, it comes from a deep place. Okay, and there's a harmonious flow here. And yeah, somebody is watching you do this. Okay, they're trying to communicate in the way that you do. They're trying to gain new ideas from you. And they're like in their head about it. There's a lot of mental energy. All right, let's see. 2112. Angel number. Let's see what this is about. Angel number 2112 is a powerful message that change is coming and your manifestations are near. It is a reminder to balance your relationships, stay positive, and align your thoughts with your goals. Yeah. Yes. Align your thoughts. Yeah, there's a lot of curiosity here. You are learning what is in alignment for you. What is it that you truly love? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Okay. What is going to bring balance into your life? Okay. Yeah. And your manifestations are near. All right. With the World card, there's going to be an attainment of something that you love. It's going to be an equal give and take, a reciprocation. Yeah, a gift here from the Almighty. Yeah, from the Spirit. They are going to give you the path. Okay, and it's going to require you to speak. Yeah, it's going to require you to speak to others. You will be giving new ideas. You will be giving your energy, your love to the world in a balanced way. You see that there is conflict, okay, that there is challenges here in the world and people need help. They need guidance. They need assistance. All right. You are giving this to the people. Okay. Yeah. And maybe like you don't look like someone with this type of energy here. Okay. You don't look like a big dog, but you are. Yeah. And there's going to be people who are going to be talking shit about you behind your back. Okay. But they're going to be watching and you're going to be too busy winning. Okay. You're going to be receiving gifts. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of motion. You're going to have motion, babe. You're going to be in motion. You could be traveling. You're going to be feeling very accomplished because you are doing something that you're passionate about. You are choosing the loving path, the path that's more healing, that feels like home, that's more balanced. Yeah, so these people of your past are going to be like spreading lies about you, but they're going to be hooked on, you know, watching you communicate. They're going to be thirsty. They're going to be trying to copy you. Okay, because they want to be supported as well. Okay, you're going to be popping. Like I said, there's going to be movement in your life. You're going to have a lot of motion. All right, and they're going to be wanting the comments. They're going to want the support from others. Okay, but they are going about it in the wrong way. They are copying. They're not being original. Yeah. Yeah, there's like an imbalance. Something is not aligned. What is for you is not going to be for them. Yeah. This is someone who possibly made some bad choices. Yeah, somebody was talking about you behind your back. Okay, this is someone that you moved away from because their mindset was childish. Okay, this could be someone who said anything just to get a response or just, you know, to get some sort of communication from others. Yeah. Very immature. And they're watching you, okay? And your balanced energy, okay? And they're trying to copy you so that they can have some motion too. But they are not a big dog, okay? They are a puppy. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody that's like very stubborn. Very bullheaded. Yeah, it's like they need you. Like a puppy needs their mother to feed them. Okay, it's like they need you to feed them with your creativity. with your words, with your energy. Yeah, but yeah, you're too busy winning. Okay, they're going to have to watch because, yeah. Yeah, you're going to be traveling. Bossing up. Yeah, big boss. Yeah. Yeah, something you're doing is going to make you very stable, rich. Okay, you could be starting your own business online or a counseling business. Yeah, where you're going to be speaking. And you're going to be doing this on the move. Okay. Yeah, and you're going to be like sightseeing as well, seeing the world. All right, there's a camera here. Some wipes. Some Burt's Bees wipes here. Might get a little sweaty. Yeah, you could be taking notes. Okay, you could be learning from the places that you travel. Okay, getting your ideas from places that you travel, and you could be speaking on them. Wow. Yeah, somebody is clout hungry. Okay, they said they want to go viral or nothing. Like, this is someone who lives for attention. Okay, they are just, yeah, making shit up for drama. Yes, just be saying anything so that they can get attention. Somebody wants to go viral. They want comments. They want support. Okay, and they are copying your style. They're stealing your ideas. But they don't have the motion. Okay, they're not mature enough to make something happen. Yeah, you are unbothered. Too busy winning. You are not even thinking about this person. Yeah, somebody has bad habits. That they cannot break. They're repeating a mistake. Okay, they're in some sort of denial. Yeah, this could have something to do with this. This could be someone who talks shit about the people that they love. Yeah, and they smile in people's face and they talk about them behind their back. Yeah, this is someone who doesn't know how to be in their own space. Somebody who's not complete internally. There's, yeah, an imbalance. Something is not aligned. This person is like, likes to receive, but they don't like to give back. So yeah, that's why this is not going to work for them, because they're in it. Their intentions are wrong. They're off. They're in it to receive, but they're not really, they don't have anything to give back. They're just trying to hook people in with whatever. They're just saying whatever. Trying to like copy your style. Okay, this person wants clout, but they're not a leader. They're not a king. They're not a boss. They just like attention. They like to make shit up. Okay, and you're not even bothered with this person. You're going to be traveling and winning. Okay, there's going to be motion. There's going to be movement here. It's going to be very healing. You're going to be very healing for others. This could be for people who, with these bad habits, people who are in denial, people who keep repeating the same mistakes. They can't break the cycle. Okay, you're going to help them break a cycle. Yeah, you're going to be giving people new ideas, new loving ideas, how to get in alignment, how to choose a loving path, how to reciprocate. Okay. How to receive as well from others. All right. Like not letting people reel you in with illusions, smiling in your face and like just trying to hook you in, trying to reel you in so they can take your energy. Yeah. So this could be what you're speaking on, or the type of people that you're speaking to. Yeah, with this Martin Luther King. This is not Martin Luther King. This is George Floyd, isn't it? George Floyd, isn't he the one who they had the police had their knee on his neck and he died? Yeah, someone is trying to like steal your voice, or they want to take suck the life out of you. Yeah, they could be telling lies about you. Yeah, with the talking shit. Yeah, somebody's trying to like discredit you, possibly, by saying anything, making shit up, okay, just so they can get attention, get clout. Okay, they just shit popping. Okay, this is somebody with a very young frame of mind. An overthinker. Will say anything, do anything for clout. Okay, and you are unbothered. You're too busy winning. You're going to be traveling. Yeah, speaking truth, speaking in a responsible way. Yeah, you are in alignment. Okay, so what you're saying is going to be with love. It's going to be balanced. Okay, it's not just going to be all this mental energy, this chaotic mental energy. Okay, you're compassionate. You're passionate, and there's emotion in what you're saying. Yeah, you're going to be generating new ideas and finding new ways to communicate on your travels. Yeah, you're going to be very unbothered. Okay? You're going to be too busy winning. You're not even worried about what this person has to say. Okay? You're going to be a boss. Very stable. You're going to be a CEO, business owner. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody is a happiness hater. They see how balanced you are. Okay? They don't like it. They don't like what you're saying. Yeah, somebody is holding a grudge. And they could be on a fake account. Yep, lurking on your socials. They can't stop watching you and your motion. They can't stop watching you boss up. They can't stop watching you pop your ish, okay? Spread your good energy. Okay, you're not giving it to them. All right? Yeah, your intentions are pure. Yeah, the people are going to be into you because your intentions are pure. Yeah, you are very comforting. You are a balanced leader. Yes, very empathetic, very compassionate, loving. Great vibes, it says. Yeah, you're going to have good chemistry with a community. There's going to be some new partnerships here. There's going to be a lot of good chemistry. And someone's going to be lurking. They're going to be trying to copy what you got going on because they want the motion. They want the comments. They want the clout. Somebody is hiding. They cannot stop watching you, okay? They want to be viral. They want the attention. And they're going to make up whatever they got to say to hook people in. Okay, they're not a reciprocal. This is not a reciprocal energy. Somebody is like a traveler. They just go from here to there. They try whatever they can to get attention, basically. Okay, but they're not a responsible person. All right, so I'm going to leave that there, okay? Y'all let me know if this resonates for you in any way. Thank you again for listening, okay? This is a new channel that I'm starting with some fresh energy, some fresh messages, okay? Fresh vibes, okay? And I'd love to have you all. So please like, comment, subscribe, okay? And until we meet again, bye.